Wall Street is gripped by an unseen fear. It's not a market crash, but a silent economic tremor. Washington has made a bold, some say reckless move. A massive new tariff regime promises to slash the U.S. deficit by an incredible $2.8 trillion over the next decade. This sounds like a win, but here's the stark reality. While the Treasury might gain, new data reveals this plan could cripple the American economy. It could shrink your wallet and ignite a global trade war. This isn't just about big numbers, it's about your job, your savings, and your everyday expenses. Join us as we uncover why this ambitious plan might be Washington's biggest economic gamble yet. What exactly is this bold move? For years, the U.S. federal deficit has ballooned. Washington's solution? Impose hefty taxes or tariffs on imported goods. The idea is simple. Tax foreign products entering the U.S., generate revenue, and directly reduce our national debt. The Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, projects these tariffs, set for early 2025 implementation, could bring in that impressive $2.8 trillion. It's a direct intervention into global trade. The goal is to make foreign goods more expensive, theoretically boosting domestic production. Let's make this real. Early estimates suggested a modest $60 price hike on an air conditioner, but, recent analyses paint a far bleaker picture for your finances. The Yale Budget Lab estimates these 2025 tariffs could lead to an average $2,500 loss in purchasing power per household in the short term alone. Imagine this. Your new pair of shoes could be 15 to 17% more expensive. Your fresh produce might jump 6.7%. And if you're eyeing a new car, expect it to be potentially $3,000 to $6,100 more expensive due to these tariffs. This is a direct, undeniable hit to your household budget. And it gets worse. Our foreign partners aren't just sitting idly by. China, Germany, Mexico, and Canada are actively realigning global trade in response. Mexico and Canada initially faced broad tariffs, sparking threats of their own retaliatory measures. China has consistently denounced these moves, challenging them at the World Trade Organization and vowing countermeasures. The EU is also closely watching, as these tariffs could severely impact European companies. This isn't just about trade, it's about dissolving trust and destabilizing long-standing global partnerships. The ripple effect of these tariffs is already creating chaos in global supply chains. Tariffs introduce massive uncertainty. They inflate the cost of importing crucial components and finished goods. Businesses face higher input costs, which are always passed on to you, the consumer. We're seeing widespread disruptions. This leads to even further price increases for everyday products. It's a vicious inflationary cycle impacting everyone. Perhaps one of the most concerning impacts is on domestic investment. We're talking about $32 billion in postponed U.S. factory investments. Companies like Dorai Home and Schilling Incorporated have delayed product launches. Some have even resorted to layoffs. Made Plus, an athletic shoe manufacturer, shelved a planned golf line simply because key components came from China. This isn't just theoretical, it's directly impacting American jobs and innovation. The uncertainty and increased costs tied to tariffs are making businesses freeze, suffocating economic growth right here at home. All of this puts the Federal Reserve in an impossible position. With prices rising, fueled by these tariffs and supply chain nightmares, inflation becomes a dominant concern. The Congressional Budget Office estimates tariffs could increase average annual inflation by 0.4 percentage points in 2025 and 2026 alone. This inflationary pressure could force the Fed to keep interest rates higher for longer. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means more expensive loans for homes, cars, and business expansion. It's a potential death knell for economic activity, risking higher unemployment. Honestly, it's a lose-lose scenario that could push us closer to stagflation. So the burning question remains, can this massive tariff revenue, however substantial, actually be converted into sustainable economic growth? Based on the evidence and expert analysis, the answer appears to be a resounding no. The trade-off for a projected $2.8 trillion deficit reduction seems to be a smaller, less dynamic economy. It means painful price increases for consumers, and it means stalled, vital investments. While some argue tariffs protect domestic industries, the broader crushing economic consequences are far outweighing these limited, often theoretical benefits. In conclusion, Washington's bold deficit reduction strategy, while aiming for a fiscal victory, carries immense and alarming economic risks. The Congressional Budget Office's warnings of a shrinking GDP, the escalating global trade tensions, the unbearable burden on American consumers and small businesses, and the chilling effect on domestic investment all paint a stark picture. This isn't just an economic policy, it's a high-stakes gamble that could dramatically impact your wallet, your job prospects, and the stability of the global economic order for years to come. What are your thoughts on this tariff regime? Do you think the benefits outweigh the risks? Share your opinion in the comments below. We really want to hear from you. If you found this analysis insightful, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to enable notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the most critical economic and geopolitical issues shaping our world. Thanks for watching, and stay informed.